Are you sitting there, looking at your calendar, watching the days tick closer to your retirement, and feeling a knot tighten in your stomach? You are not alone. There is a silent epidemic sweeping across this country, and it is the paralyzing fear of retiring without a company pension. Listen to me, the days of the golden watch and the guaranteed monthly check from your employer are dead and gone. If you are a couple looking at your expenses, realizing you need $7,000 every single month just to maintain your dignity, pay your utilities, keep food on the table, and cover your rising healthcare costs, and you have zero pension coming in? It feels like you are staring into an abyss. You ask yourself late at night, how are we going to survive? Are we going to run out of money before we run out of breath? I understand that fear. It is a terrifying thought to think that after 40 years of hard work, you might have to downsize your life to the bare bones just to get by. But I am here to tell you right now, you need to stand up, face your numbers, and realize that you can replace that $7,000 a month. You do not need an employer pension to create your own bulletproof, guaranteed income stream. You just need a definitive, no-nonsense plan. Let's look at the absolute truth of your situation. To get to $7,000 a month without a pension, we have to stop looking at your savings as just a big pile of cash and start looking at it as an income-generating machine. First, we must lay down the bedrock of your retirement income, and for almost every single American couple, that bedrock is Social Security. Do not count it out, and do not claim it too early out of fear. If you and your spouse claim Social Security the second you turn 62, you are permanently slashing your benefits by up to 30%. That is financial suicide. If you wait until your full retirement age, which is 67 for anyone born in 1960 or later, the average married couple can easily bring in around $3,500 to $4,000 a month combined, depending on your earnings history. But what if you do what I always tell you to do? What if you delay claiming until age 70? For every year you wait past your full retirement age, your benefit increases by a massive 8% per year. By waiting until age 70, a hardworking couple can easily maximize their combined Social Security to bring in $5,000 or even $5,500 a month, completely guaranteed by the federal government and adjusted for inflation. Let's do the math. If your goal is $7,000 a month, and you have maximized your Social Security to bring in $5,000 a month, your actual income gap, the amount your personal savings need to generate, is only $2,000 a month. That is $24,000 a year. Suddenly, that mountain looks like a hill you can easily climb, doesn't it? But let's say you cannot wait until 70, or your combined Social Security only brings in $3,500 a month because one of you stayed home to raise the beautiful children. Now you have a $3,500 monthly gap. That means your investments need to generate $42,000 a year. How do we build that without a pension? You do it by dividing your retirement nest egg into 3 distinct buckets. This is how you protect your money from market crashes while ensuring you get your $7,000 every single month. Bucket number 1 is your income bucket. This is the money you are going to live on for the first 3 to 5 years of your retirement. You do not put this money into the stock market. You put this money into high-yield savings accounts, certificates of deposit, or short-term treasury bills. Right now, you can easily find safe places to park your cash and earn a decent return with absolutely zero risk to your principal. If you need your savings to chip in $2,000 a month, you keep $72,000 in this bucket. Why? Because when the stock market goes through a correction, and it will, because volatility is the nature of the beast, you will sleep like a baby knowing your next 3 years of income are safe, sound, and completely unaffected by Wall Street's madness. You will never be forced to sell your stocks at a loss just to pay your electric bill. Bucket number 2 is your growth and income bucket. This is where we start building your personal pension. You invest this money in high-quality, dividend-paying stocks, equity income funds, and conservative real estate investment trusts. You want companies that have a track record of increasing their dividends year after year after year. When you invest in these funds, they throw off cash every single quarter. You take that dividend income and you use it to refill bucket number 1. This bucket ensures that your income keeps pace with inflation, so that 20 years from now, your purchasing power hasn't been completely eroded. Bucket number 3 is your long-term growth bucket. This is the money you do not plan on touching for 7, 10, or 15 years. This goes into broad market index funds that track the total stock market or the S&P 500. This is the engine that grows your wealth over time so you never run out of money. Now, I know exactly what some of you are thinking. You are saying, Susie, we don't want to manage buckets. We are tired, we are stressed, and we just want a guaranteed check that acts exactly like a pension. If you want absolute certainty for a portion of your gap, you look at a single premium immediate annuity, or an SPIA. You take a lump sum of your retirement cash, you hand it to a top-rated, rock-solid insurance company, and in exchange, they legally guarantee to send you a check every single month for as long as both of you shall live. If you are both 65 years old, a chunk of savings turned into an immediate annuity can help bridge that $2,000 or $3,500 gap instantly. But hear me clearly, do not put all of your money into an annuity. You only use an annuity to cover your basic, essential living expenses that Social Security doesn't cover. You keep the rest of your money in your control, because you need liquidity for emergencies. So stop panicking about not having a company pension. Look at your spouse, look at your numbers, and take action today. Maximize your Social Security by delaying if you can, divide your savings into your 3 safe buckets, consider a simple immediate annuity if you need that guaranteed peace of mind, and crush your debt. You have the power to create your own secure, joyful, and independent retirement.